Alright, just wanted to do a walk around video on my hatchback. Had this car for about 8 years. For 5 years it just sat in my driveway. Then I did an engine swap in it, and I've been driving around for about 3 years now. It's a B18B, all stock except for the intake. I had to get that because I didn't have the original airbox, and I needed numbers on the intake so that I can get it barred. So we're in California over here. There's my sticker. It says it's all legal. Got a Mishimoto aluminum dual core radiator. I got these dirty ass Inca Sport rims. I got the Integra rear disc brakes. Inside I got the center console down there. Cup holders up there. I found those online. In the back, it's my family car. Got 2 car seats in the back for my kids. This is my daily driver. This thing's gonna go. Gonna get rid of that, but I'm gonna do a full exhaust on it. It's got some cheap, I don't know, no brand exhaust on it. So when I got the car, I had that on there already. It also had some fucking scoops up here that I took off and plugged the holes. Have to finish doing that. The hood also had some ridiculous scoop that I took off, but it's all dented up and shit, so I'm just gonna replace it. Same thing with the fenders. Both fenders are pretty dented up, so I'm just gonna replace them. And this door's pretty, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's pretty dented up, so I'm just gonna replace the door instead of doing the body work, because it's easy enough to unbolt it and put a new one on. But yeah, ever since I've done the swap on it, haven't really done anything else mechanical to it besides oil changes and shit. And yeah, so the plan is to upgrade the brakes. These are the 9.5 inch rotors, because this is a VX model. And I'm gonna get a 11 inch brake kit from, I think it's fastbrakes.com. They have a pretty cheap kit. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna upgrade my master cylinder and the proportioning valve. Still has an OEM one. Let's see, what else am I gonna do to this thing? Oh yeah, I gotta get some new seats for the front. The passenger one is pretty clean, but the driver's side one's all ripped up. The interior's not too bad. The dashboard is okay, there's no cracks. The door panels are alright, except for like this passenger one has this little rip and the glue dried up and it's peeling here, so I'm gonna have to glue that back on. But I mean, it's dirty, but it's not bad. They're not cracked or anything, so it's pretty good. The rear seats, same thing, they're just dirty, but they're not ripped or anything. The side panels in the back, they're pretty clean. They're not all like scratched up. It's just like I haven't really cleaned out the car or vacuumed. The carpet I'm gonna replace. It's got crap spilled all into it. Over here it's ripped where the ECU goes, and the driver's side's a lot worse. So this I'm gonna wrap in navy blue vinyl so it matches the rest of the interior. It's all blue interior. Pretty, I like it. If I can find a clean blue OEM steering wheel, I'm gonna replace it. But if I can't, then I'm just gonna see what I can find. I did find a lid for it for the back, but it's black. So I'm probably gonna redo this in the navy blue cloth interior so it matches the rest of the car. The trunk was pretty bald. I put this floor in and just carpeted it with some gray carpeting all the way up to the seats. So I actually have a floor back here now, and the spare tire goes under and stuff, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's it. It's pretty stock. It's 92. Originally a VX. When I got it, it had a B18A in it that smoked. So I found this B18B. Did a head job on it and replaced all the gaskets when I first put it in. But that was probably a little over 3 years ago. I've been driving it since, and now I've developed some oil leaks and stuff that I have to address. Also, when I did the swap, I just got some Integra I don't know if you can see them, but the drive shafts. I just got some Integra drive shafts from the junkyard, and they were okay. They were old, and like after 3 years of driving it every day, they finally like ripped, and they're starting to click when I take turns and stuff. So those are gonna be replaced. It's just gonna be a lot of. I mean, I did it on the cheap when I did it, and it's lasted me 3 years, and it runs. The engine itself runs great, but like the oil leaks and stuff that are developed, have to address those. Want to upgrade the brakes. Put a brand new clutch in it when I first did the swap in it though, just because everything was out of the car, and so the clutch is still pretty good. I am planning a turbo build on this. I have a spare engine in my work shed, so I've had it. I disassembled it. I've had it over at the machine shop. They honed the cylinder walls and hot tank the block and stuff, so it's just a matter of putting it all back together with forged internals and getting it going. But yeah, for now, this is just in here. It's just my daily driver. Like I said, my kids ride in this and everything, so yep, that's it. When I first got the car, it was crashed, so the front end was like completely smashed. The radiator support was smashed, so I got an aftermarket one. It fit up pretty well, but the OEM one was, just in weight difference. The OEM radiator support was like heavier than this aftermarket one, so it's not as strong, I don't think. But yeah, it fit pretty good. I welded it up and it fits okay. Also, the bumper, I found it. It's an SI bumper. I was able to find it with the original lip on it. So that's a pretty good score. It's the same color as the car. So yeah, everything I got on this car pretty much sourced from junkyard and like just online used stuff. The rims I got from my local pick and pull. I think I got those for like 90 bucks for the set. Put some tires on them. There they went. The radiator I got used. I forgot how much I paid for that, but I think I had that radiator before I actually had this car. Or no, I bought it afterwards, but yeah, I got that used also. The intake I got used. The guy I got it from, the little arm thing that like holds it from moving broke off, and there was a hole in the intake, so I just cut behind the hole and moved the thing back, and I just have this on there so that it kind of really does nothing, but whatever. So yeah. Yep. So that's my ride. That's my daily driver right there. The transmission is just the OEM LS transmission from an Integra. See that oil dripping? It's coming from the O-ring on the radiator. That's where I suspect the oil is leaking from, so it'd be easy enough to fix. I just haven't really worked on it that much. I've just like done basic stuff to it and just driven it. So I think it's about time I put some work and some money into it and hopefully have a better street car. So yep, there she is.